Hi everyone, I welcome you all to the 6th episode of the 5th season of the Divine Rhapsody, and this is your friend, Falguni. So, I'm going to talk about something very serious and sensitive, honestly. I'm going to talk about black magic. Yes, I said it. I'm going to talk about black magic. You heard it right. I'm going to talk about it because it is real. It is real. It is. And somebody like me who has experienced black magic firsthand, I think it is pretty justified and valid for me to be able to share my experiences with you all. For me, black magic is real because I believe in God and I believe in all kinds of energies. Everything can exist, right? And the things that I have experienced myself, they definitely exist. So, talking about black magic, I'll start from the universe. Everything in this universe has its own energy, right? Emits its own frequency, its own unique frequency. So when we manifest something, what do? We actually alchemize the energies of this universe into manifesting something that we want. There is definitely a way, and there are different ways to manifest and alchemize the energies of this universe. So, the things when humans alchemize the energies of this universe with bad intentions, that is what we call black magic. I'm smiling so much because I really have never really openly talked about this so much, but I think it's time. And I don't know why I feel that there are a lot of you people who, I guess, know what I'm talking about already. I think you have experienced something off in your lives at least once. And I strongly feel some of you are actually going through this right now. I hope this helps. I hope this podcast helps you guys. And even if you're a bit curious, I think you'll be really, you'll get a lot of insights from my life. I think that can be useful. So, if I want something in life, as simple as a successful career, for example, okay? And for whatever reason, I'm getting impatient because it's not somehow turning out how I want things to be, and I am constantly being put down in life, history of failures. So I really want help. I'm desperate for help. I'm extremely impatient. I think that I'm running out of time, if. And somebody tells me that that person is a man or a woman of God. Let's say man. If this person says that I'm a man of God and I can help you, I can show you direction, I can get you what you want, you just have to agree with me, you just have to trust me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're a man of God. What can go wrong? So I tell this person my problems, and this person asks me to do this, and I do this, and it happens. Or at least I see the silver lining, and that I'm almost there. And I see results, and I'm so excited, and I'm so happy, and I'm My faith in the universe is deepening through this experience of getting what I want. So how did I get those things? That person didn't just wave a wand and everything happened, right? That person of God, the person who claims that he's a person of God, he's a man of God, there are only two ways somebody can do that. Only two ways. Very clear intention. Two ways. Either the good way or the bad way. If that person is actually a man of God, that person will identify what is blocking me from this abundance and guide me through clearing those blocks, to cleansing my aura, to working on myself and doing meditation and different things, and how these things work in different cultures and mythologies. But there's another way this person can do this, is through the dark arts, black magic. Guys, I have to tell you this. If you really want me to get, I don't know why it's coming to my head, but it'll get a little intense. Okay? I want you guys to brace yourself. I don't want to put it this way. I don't want to use this example, but I think this will explain you guys just how I want it to be explained or understood. So if I am a person of God and I know that these powers exist in this universe and I can alchemize whatever I want, but I will understand my limitations through my meditation, through my connection to the divine. My angels will guide me and I will listen to them, and I will be constantly try to be aligned with the universe. I will understand when it's time and when it's not time for something to happen, and I will let the universe flow through me, divine timing occur. I will keep doing what I need to do to get it, but I will not pull it into my life. I will not do anything that forces it to come into my life before it's supposed to, if I'm a person of God. But if I'm not, I can still get these things. But everything has a consequence. Everything comes at a cost. And this comes at a cost too. Because something very simple that I've understood in life: the divine creates, the devil snatches. The universe is what creates everything around us, right? If we are aligned with the universe, we can never fall short of energy. We will always have what we need. Always. See, life will happen, problems will come and go. But if we need strength, we will have it. If we need peace, we will have it. If we are constantly aligned with the universe. But the people who are not aligned with the universe and are victims of their own weaknesses, like lust, greed, envy. These three things are, the extremes are really evil. But if people are aligned towards these emotions, they are very likely to fall victim to dark energies. Because these things, dark energies, attract you. Because you're drawn by greed and by lust, you are driven through bad intentions. And if you know how to alchemize the powers of this universe, you will alchemize them and manifest bad things. Okay. So how do you know if you have been a victim of somebody else projecting these dark energies on you, or somebody else is doing voodoo on you? How do you know that? How do you understand that? Every energy good or bad, has its nature, has a personality to it. This is the most basic way I can explain it. Every energy has a personality. Like if I visit your house every day, if I meet you every day, after a while you will start anticipating my moves, my moods, the things I say, the things you would know that, okay, in this situation she might do this. Okay? So you will see a pattern. Right? You will see a pattern. So every energy, if it interferes with your aura, especially if it's dark, you will start noticing a pattern of wrong things. You might even experience thoughts that you don't like yourself, that you don't like to think yourself. Thoughts of extreme anger, or thoughts of extreme lust, or extreme greed, or you want to hurt somebody, or you are worthless. Sometimes that also happens. Or you're falling sick again and again. There's a particular thing that is happening to you again and again because of which you're falling sick. Unusual pattern. And trust me, it took me years, almost more than a decade, to realize what was going on in my life. But this is how you know. These energies are very sneaky. That's the whole point. The devil never wants you to believe that he exists. By the devil I mean these dark energies. I don't mean devil per se. I mean dark energies. They are very sneaky. A thief cannot steal from your house if he's making sounds and breaking things and walking and making noise around the house. Thief has to be extremely sneaky and smart to be able to steal from you while you're in your house, right? So these energies are very sneaky. You really need to sit and think sometimes that, okay, see, anything anyway happens to you, you must make it a practice to sit with yourself and trying to break it down, what happened. And while you break it down, if you see a pattern that does not make sense to you, that you've been trying to save yourself from this, that's something, if you're falling sick again and again, for example, your stomach is getting upset again and again, you constantly getting stomach infection, and you don't see a point to it, like, why is it happening? I'm curing it again and again, it's again and again coming, and then simultaneously you see something else going wrong again and again, a pattern. Look into it. I'm not saying that this is the only direction that you should look into, but you must look into this as well. This is very practical. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. If you really want, if you're really not getting answers, I think this can help you to see what's going on. If something else inhuman is involved, something that you don't deserve, something that is being projecting on you. This is very intuitive, no one can really come and tell you immediately, other than the people who are extremely psychic, who are very, very sensitive, and who have experienced dark energies recurrently in their life. They can really sense. I can sometimes sense if there's something not good somewhere, in a house or in a building or in a place, or just like that. I'm also like little like that, but you really need to trust your intuition. And one thing I've seen, good people, even if you claim not to be spiritual, it doesn't matter. What is happening is happening. You want to believe it or not, it is happening. So the people who might start to realize that something like this is actually happening with them, look for signs around you. Look for signs around you. The universe will somehow definitely try to tell you, always through physical signs, that this is happening, babe. This is happening. Open your eyes. Take charge of your aura. Take charge of your field. Something is trying to infiltrate, suck on your energy. The universe will make very obvious signs. Somewhere or the other, someone will talk about it, or you will see something, or you will hear something. You might see a dream about it. Don't underestimate yourself when it comes to you. When your inner self, your soul, or your subconscious tells you, don't shut it down. Look into it. What are these energies that can be used to do black magic? Now this is very controversial. See, of course it is different in different mythologies, but the alchemy is common. The alchemy is common. The understanding of intention is common in black magic, wherever it is practiced. Intention and alchemy, two things. I don't know if I should say this. There are people, who have so much knowledge, who have meditated for so many lifetimes. They have gained so much knowledge, they have access to so much information. See, the higher you go, the tougher the lessons become. Your path gets tougher. The higher you vibrate, the tougher it becomes to stay in that power. Right? Like it's easier to clear your exams when you're in class 1, and it's unbelievably tough to clear your exams when you're in class 12. It's like that. Every time you level up, it's tough to sustain. So when these people who have access to all this information and this energy, and they know how to alchemize it, they're like masters, really masters, and they have crafted this art of alchemy. Sometimes they fall. They become greedy. I'm saying this because I know people like these. And these people sit and do crazy black magic. Because they know all the codes, all the cheat codes, all the loopholes, they know everything. And they use this knowledge, they abuse it rather, to do bad things. What do they get out of it? The higher a person ascends in frequency, in vibration, the higher the path, the more they are detached from the 3D. Because 3D is only limited to the earth, right? So, and they know their purposes beyond earth. They were not here since the beginning. They're not going to stay here forever. There's no point of collecting 3D. We come empty-handed, we go empty-handed. So they understand this very well, very, very well. So what they do is feed on energy. These people sit on the top, do things for you to show that they have all this magic. But then they will sap on your energy while you think that you are being helped. Like if I ask for help from such a fallen master for a stable career, for a successful career, and I get I see the silver lining and things are suddenly starting to happen. You know what's happening in the process? I'll tell you what's happening. Number one, that person is feeding on my energy of faith. I'm indirectly being indulged into dark arts. I'm falling prey to dark energies. And there is a lot of debt that I need to pay. Because they will not do things for love. They want something in return. That is their intention. They want more. They want to bypass the divine flow, the divine alignment. And they think they can somehow do it, which temporarily happens. Very, very temporarily. But the consequences, oh my God. The consequences of practicing black magic, that is something else. But if I'm seeing the silver lining and I see the kind of career that I want is happening right in front of me, and I go thank this person will always create situations in my life that make me fall back to him for help. Always. Because I did not know better. I thought that person was a man of God, and these things could actually happen. That if I ask someone for help, they can actually do this for me. But it doesn't. It does not happen. If something is meant for you and it is being blocked, somebody can help you with that. But what is not meant for you cannot come to you. If it's, through divine magic, that can only be snatched from somewhere and given to you through black magic. What I'm doing is I'm giving that person access to my energy. I have given that person access to my life. I have put so much faith in what he does that I've made it my bread and butter. I think this person is the embodiment of divine, and I surrender myself to that person while that person is using me, feeding off my energy. And how do I know that? I suddenly start experiencing downfalls and other things. I myself embody dark energy. I become a vessel for dark energies. Black magic is like a swamp, muddy swamp, tar. You touch it, it gets on you, man, and it sucks you in. And so it's very important to keep tabs of what's going on in your life, to sit and see, break down everything that does not feel right, that feels off. Very important, because before you even know, you will lose the chance of getting out of it, and your life is going to change, not for good, because you will be partners in crime with that person. You will be practicing dark magic. Whatever you have are gifts that are derived through black magic. That means it has been snatched from other people. It was not meant to be yours. So it will be taken back to you, from you tenfold. Not just what was given to you, with, how do we say, what do we call that on loans? Interest. With due interest. You'll have to give it back. So that sucks. So please identify black magic in your lives, if you feel that it is happening. Be open to all possibilities. See, I'm not saying if something happens in your life and that's bad, it only happens because of black magic. That's not what I'm saying. But black magic is real and it can happen. It can be a possibility. And often a possibility that you cannot come out of. A problem that once you go too deep and too far, it is almost impossible to come back. It ruins you. There's a very famous dialogue, I guess it's a dialogue from a Hindi film. हम तो डूबेंगे सनम, तुम्हें भी ले डूबेंगे. The person practicing black magic is going to drag you down the drain with you. So if this is a reminder and this is a wake-up call for all of you, I'm seeing a lot of bugs and I don't like that. I don't know from where is this bug coming from on the 10th floor. I have no idea, but there's a bug and I don't like it. I don't know what to do about it, but anyway, I'm gonna ignore it for now. So it's a wake-up call. It is a reminder for all of you who have been asking for help from people who say that they are man of or woman of God. There are people who will really help you to get the things that you deserve, to heal you. Yes, there are people of God who are like that. But these people also exist who are not people of God, who will use bad ways to keep you in this illusion that you're getting what you want, but eventually transforming your life into tar, taking you down the drain with you. So always keep your eyes open of such people who fool you in the name of God. There is so much that's coming to my mind, but I think I'm going to keep it for the next episode. There's so much I can talk about black magic. You know, actually in this episode I didn't talk about this. This is more like an introductory. But in the next episode, I am going to talk about the things that I saw, that I experienced, how I experienced black magic in my life. It's going to be interesting. I don't know how you guys are going to react to this, but I will not deny this. Darkness has been probably the biggest part of my spiritual journey. That is why I do a lot of shadow work. I do a lot of healing and cleansing. Because I had this fight, protect attitude, I think I took on a lot of battles out of curiosity. But the more you around, the more you find out. I guess that's what happened with me. But I'm glad for the things that happened, because now I have all this information, all this knowledge about something as sensitive as black magic. So I hope you guys liked this episode. There's definitely a lot that I want to talk about black magic from my life, and it's going to be intense. I felt like I wanted to. Once or twice I was almost about to talk about real things that happened, but then I thought it'll get too intense. So as an opening episode, introductory episode of black magic, I don't think I wanted this episode to get too intense for you guys. But in case you are interested in listening to those stories, stay tuned. Wait for my next episode. Oh, this is going to be exciting. But anyway, I wish you guys a wonderful week ahead. I hope you guys are protected. I hope you guys are guided, blessed, and absolutely loved. You guys take care. Bye.